Nation Network. What's going on? Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you guys are crushing it. I want to send you a big pre-congratulations on the 2,000 subscribers that you are so close to hitting. 2K22 is unbelievable, and I love that everybody's kind of jumping on board here and realizing how great the content that you're putting out is. So for the community, a big thank you for being part of the Nation Network, and you guys are just getting started. Woo! Keep it going.
All right, welcome back ringside, everybody. Vince McShane with you here, and this is the Nation Network. Finally got everything pretty much running. Don't want to jinx anything. The PS4 is making a little bit of noise that it never made before, but I'm guessing it's just because they cleaned it all up and it's kind of... You can hear the fan. It's not bad. I'm not worried about it yet. But it's working. Bottom line, I put it through some pretty rigorous tests the last couple of days, and it's held up to multiple hours, so I'm happy about that. Still thinking about a possible B plan in case it does meet its maker. I hope not. Funny thing is, this is not the older machine. This is the newer machine. This is the PS4 Pro, which I got maybe 2 years after the PS4, 3 years after the PS4, somewhere in there. Corey Andrews, how are you, my friend? Good to have you here. This is not going to be a super long stream. I'm thinking about an hour or so. Just go over a few things, and I have not yet touched My Rise, which gets great reviews. And since you can't do much with the rest of the game anyway, I figure I might as well at least mess with it a little bit. But before we do that, I'm going to do my favorite thing, which is shopping online. Not really shopping. I'm just looking for the latest and greatest creations by the community out there that I can't download until the patch comes through. So the big news is the patch is coming out tomorrow. The other big news, and I'm going to predict this part, is that they'll fix a lot of the problems and create a whole bunch of new ones. So my guess is some of the stuff we're complaining about will get fixed. Universe mode has to get fixed. I mean, they are in so much shit if that's not working by tomorrow. But I just guarantee you they will end up screwing the pooch on something that was working perfectly fine until they did the patch. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear things are going well. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. All things considered, I'm doing all right. Starting to get hungry, though. That's why I know the stream's not going to last very long. I got to make something to eat. All right, let's take a look at the stuff over here. Now, I'm guessing one of the other things they will be fixing is the fact that you can't share... Well, not even a share thing. You can't make titles unless you use the plates in the game. And I'm going to show you an example of one that I did earlier today because who knew? At that time, I didn't know they were doing a patch, and even then, I don't have that much confidence in it. All right, so this is one of the things I kind of do on a regular, which is check out what I call the top 10. And that's the top 10 pages because, generally speaking, the stuff that most people in the community are really getting behind will make it into the top 10 pages. They'll filter its way up. So we take a look at a couple of John Moxley's. They're both good. I don't like either one as much as the one I got. I ain't getting rid of mine. And if I see them in the top 10 here, I'll point them out. This Chris Jericho is not bad either, but nowhere near as good as the one that we'll be seeing shortly, and I'm surprised that hasn't moved into the top spots yet. Very surprised, actually. We've got a couple of Malakai's / Alistairs. This, I believe, is the one that I've gone with, and that is Zadok, the creator. Hands down the best Sting right here by Dre. All right, let's go on here to page 2. Three pork chops. You know, that just begs the question, did you also have some applesauce? Adam Cole. This guy's kind of hanging in there. I still like the one I got better, but there's actually a few good MJFs. That's not the one I have, I don't think. 90% sure it's not the one I have. Although there's another one now that I've seen that once this patch is done, if it works, I'll probably be switching out again. I didn't think I would because I thought the one I got is pretty awesome, but then I saw something that looks even better. That is the Kenny Omega I'm currently using, and have not seen anything better than this. I think this still holds up. I will be getting a Braun Breaker. I just don't think it's this one. I think there's one on another page coming up. Let's see what else we have here. Got Brody King. I'll be grabbing that. I'm not even sure which ones I still have. So I mentioned in a previous stream, you hate applesauce. Oh, man. I'm presuming you get the reference, though. So I mentioned in a past stream, what was I starting to say here? Got sidetracked. That I had saved my downloaded roster, all the characters I'd already downloaded, on a separate thumb drive. And that I just kind of brought this back so that I could use universe mode from a previous save that would allow me to do that. Well, actually, I guess we should start by addressing what happened here. And I'm starting to... Hold on a minute here. Where's our boy? Let's go here. So what's the status as a guy who's been getting a lot of play for the stuff he's been able to do with the computer mods? So he's brought in the Triple H with the long hair from the My Career or My Rise. He brought us King Booker. We got our Shawn Michaels NWO, which I guess is a storyline that runs in there as well. A lot of the indie stars throughout the storyline. These are all people from the My Rise creations. Jay Pierce, another one. So he brought these guys all in, King Corbin, so that they were playable. All of a sudden, and he got permission to do it. He checked with 2K first. He didn't want to piss nobody off, and they said, yeah, go for it. Well, they ended up striking a bunch of them down, which included, sadly, The Godfather, which I downloaded. Cole Quinn was struck down, which I didn't download him, and I thought I did. I was like, I would have liked to keep him going. I've already had him 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row, really. So I was going to keep him as a jobber still, but yeah, gone is the Cole Quinn. But we lost The Godfather. We lost a couple of others, and I forget who they are, but they were big. You know, it was disappointing that they took him down. But I did download them. So my problem now is this has to be my main save file. I can't go back to the other one. So I'll end up re-uploading all the AEW roster that I decide I need. But, yeah, that other save basically is for nothing now, because if I go back there, then I lose some pretty big names that I'm not ready to give up. All right, let's get back into the hunt here and see what's good. My bad. So I don't know why they did that, especially when they gave him the okay and then kind of took it away. You know, the old saying, the Lord giveth and 2K taketh away. This is still one of the few Ty Contis I've found. If I end up downloading her, I'm going to be really redoing there's so many renders on that costume. I mean, this character alone probably comes with 20, conservatively 20 images. And that's just too much. So I don't need the costume to be that exact for me. But if everything else is good and it looks like it is, then it's worth it. Oh, there's Jericho by Defrect. This is the Jericho I'm using. I think it's the best out there, hands down. Bad Bunny, if anybody's so interested. I'm not. Got a few Pocs out there. It's not the one I grabbed. I found another one that I like better. And if I see him, I'll point him out. I was never a King Corbin. Oh, wait a minute. I just missed something. Go back. I was just thinking if anyone's done a Chris Statlander, and this looks like it might be a good one. Oh, wow. That does look good. Pretty solid. Well, I can't download her right now because of the I am literally, literally down to all of the images that I can have and still have the game work. I tried adding one at a time, and if I add one more, it crashes universe mode. So I had to go back to my save. And now I know exactly how many I can have. We can actually count them up. Might not matter after tomorrow if this patch works, but thought it was interesting to find out that I'm exactly as many as I can get. That looks really good. I'm going to upvote that one right now. Looking forward to grabbing that later. Haven't seen a good Anna J yet either. Haven't looked today, though, so we'll do a couple of quick searches. I love doing it. I could spend an hour doing this. Easy. That's a really solid AJ Lee. This, I believe, might be the MJF I got. Unless I find something else that strikes me, but I think that might be it. Probably go with that Luchasaurus. Not thrilled with the mask as much, though. I think I might want to do something different with the mask. Homer versus Peter Griffin. Now that's a match. Book it. There you go. That's a pretty good-looking Mark Henry, is it not? Seriously, well done. Who's that? Our house. I gotta give him a thumbs up on that. I'm sorry. Speaking of thumbs up, man, click like on the videos. Help a brother out, why don't you? CM Punk. There's a few CM Punks, and now we've got a couple that are legit. Nick Jackson. Let's see how he's looking. Not bad. And there's not much out there for Sammy yet. There's a few variations of this one, and it could just be the thumbnail right there, but he looks like a space alien. It's like his eyes are way the hell out. It looks like E.T. But that could just be the thumbnail. So, again, when the patch works out and I can download more, then I'll download them and see if maybe a different thumbnail makes it look a little bit more realistic. And I can always tweak out the face a little bit if I have to. SpongeBob. It's tough to make a good SpongeBob, man. How are you going to get a big square? If you're just joining us, we're going to be jumping into My Rise in just a couple minutes. I just wanted to take a quick look at the top 10 pages here and then maybe do a quick search for a couple of people in particular. Jungle Boy. How's he looking? Oh, I found a great Matt Hardy. I mean, amazing Matt Hardy. That's not too bad. Bismo. See that? Just click a button, you get a like. It's that simple. This is the Matt Hardy I've currently downloaded, but I will not be staying with him. I will be deleting him. Delete, delete, delete! We're on page 8. Andrade, that's a pretty good one, actually. I think that's the white pinstripe. Yeah, this guy did the pinstriping. I'll be grabbing that one, too. I have to check and see if there's a... Like, right there, just looking at the thumbnail of Brit, I can tell you that face scan is garbage. There's so much white showing through. If you check out the stream I did earlier, this is the Braun Breaker I'm looking at. This one's really solid. Who's our creator on this? Chair Lover Mania. Okay. I already gave him a mode up on that one, yep. I just think that looks sharp as hell. Anyway, if you go back and look at the Impact show that we did a little bit earlier today, you'll see the face of Jonah, which, again, that wasn't my creation. It was a last-minute download because I figured the servers will be shutting down soon. And I was trying to make last-minute tweaks to the roster that I can carry it forward on for a little while, not knowing how long it'll take me to put something together here on 2K22. And when it comes to Impact, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that on 2K22. We'll see. I might stick with 19 for that. And I love 2K19. I mean, it still plays really well. I mean, both shows today went well. And actually, I thought Impact might have stole Show of the Night award. I thought that was a really good one. Paige is pretty good. I've seen a video with her on it. Presuming that's the same one. Not sure if it is or not. All right, we're going to see this Matt Hardy here in a second. Surprised he didn't get bumped up by now. He should have been higher up in the ratings. Look at this dude. I mean, serious as a heart attack. And I think this is the guy who created the mat that we're looking for. But that is just phenomenal work. Cross the boss, man. You are the man. And now let's take a look at content he's done. I think we're going to find the Matt Hardy. Don't make a liar out of me. I'm almost positive it wasn't his. I would have bet money. To David Arquette. Look at how this thing looks. This makes me want to put David Arquette in the damn game. That is such good work. I really thought he had the Matt Hardy, and now I'm getting worried. Hope they didn't strike it down because the damn thing was spot on. Ah. Yeah, the Braun Breaker is really solid. Like I said, when you get in the top 10 pages, the best of the best filters up. And by the time you get here, there's not too much to complain about. There's another Eddie Kingston, too. I mean, I'd have to really look for him a little bit, but that I thought looked amazing. This Mr. Perfect is really, really good. I'm not sure about the face scan. I'm going to give him an upvote anyway. Only because the left side, if you're looking at it there, which technically would be his right side, looks kind of dark. And that could just be the lighting, but it could also be the image. And if it's the image that you scanned in, it's just never going to look right in the game. That'd be a little sad. But man, that does look really, really clean. Kurt's head's not shaped properly. It's fixable. There's another Moxley. There's a Benoit. Another Andrade. Let's see what this one looks like. I still think the other one's better. Well, yeah, I'll still go with the other one over that. Close call. Yeah, the controls are changed, but I got to be honest with you, and I'm a big hater when you've got a series that's been around for years and years on changing controls because we're used to them. Just give us the new game with the improvements and let us play it. This wasn't so bad for the most part. I mean, I figured it out pretty quick, and I don't have any complaints about the controls. Might be one of the few things I'm not complaining about with this game, but no, the controls have been all right. Is this my Matt Hardy? No. This is definitely a different looking face. Aliyah look. Oh, she looks good. Aaliyah, excuse me. That's not bad at all. It's hard to get the girls to look right. But the trash man looks like Danny DeVito. I don't know. The American Dream, that's the road, baby. Let's take a look and see how the dream is doing, baby. We gonna get funky like a monkey. Yeah, because you got that fat body, so you can make him look pretty damn good, couldn't you? And I like the costumes. Finally, not having the polka dots. I might download him. I did download Steamboat from the Legends because they came out so damn good, and I just felt like I wanted Steamboat in the Legends. So, but that's a really good one. Who did this? Okay, you want to talk about one of the bad things about this though? Look at your favorites. Okay, that's it. You're only allowed 5 favorites. So if you're going to keep them, you keep them. If you're going to get rid of them, get rid of them. But those are your favorites. That's it. So I can delete one and add another, but I can't have more than 5 favorites. All right, let's take a look at what the boys have put out most recently. See if anything new has popped up, and it looks like no. This CM Punk is interesting. This has him in his ring gear entering, and then as the fight goes on and his hair gets matted down like it was in the pay-per-view. I don't personally think I'd want it, but I like the fact that it's something different. Velveteen, I'll probably be grabbing him because I still see a lot of potential in him. I have renamed him Purple Pain. Been using him in 2K19 series. Again, the Triple H. Kazuchika Okada's there. Brent. Enough said. Alright, I'm a little concerned that I'm not seeing this Matt Hardy that I saw because, man, I'll tell you, this thing was so freaking amazing. If you're talking about the controls, Corey, no, they're not. I mean, the biggest change, in my opinion, is that you use on the PlayStation, the circle button to tie up, and then from there, once you tie up, then you have all your moves. Oh, I think they got rid of him. This one doesn't look bad either. I mean, this one's not terrible, but it's not as good as the one I saw. And there was him and Jeff side by side, and Jeff had one alternate attire where he didn't have the face paint. This might be him. Here he goes. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes, Azortheus, or whatever his name is. Look at that, though. Look at that face. It will be mine. This is another guy who's a top creator. So there's Jeff, who's got 2 different attires. You got with and without the face paint. I kind of like the blue sleeves over here. But you have to kind of pick and choose what you want, unless you want him to come out to an entrance on a totally different gear than he wrestles with, which would be goofy. And then over here, same basic thing, to go without the paint. So I probably keep this, get rid of that. Then from here, might go with the black and white over the green. Not sure. Only because I think that'll match Matt's outfit a little bit better. But yeah, those are coming home soon. As soon as they fix their crap. But I tell you what, I don't know how he did that face like that. It almost looks like it would have been a hack. That's a few good ones, though, as we take a look here. All right, let's take a look also while we're here. Oh, sorry, go back. See what the best Britt Baker is that's out there right now. There's been a few that have been okay, but I really expected to find something much better by now. So again, where you see all that white, that's going to be horrible in gameplay. And I was mentioning the Jonah from Impact that I did earlier. Well, I've gone, after the stream went off, I hadn't... Oh, that's good. That's it right there, man. After the stream went off, I went back and fixed him. That was a last-minute download. I didn't get a chance to test him out in advance, which was my bad. But, yeah, it was distracting as all hell, and it looked terrible. This looks really sharp, though. Oh, yeah. Got the jacket down. Costumes right. Face looks really good. There is some white above the eyebrows. And it sounds petty, but I tell you what. Well, no, that might just be the reflection. I think it's solid. Who's this? Let's see what else Homeboy's done. Give him an upvote, by the way. That's awesome work. We got alternate sky blue. That looks a bit like her. And I like Sky Blue, man. She's adorable. Yeah, good job. Yeah, she looks spot on. What's that? Blunty. Blunty. Nice name. Don't think we're going to find a better Britt Baker than the one on page 1 there. It's Brittany, bitch. All right, once we get there, it kind of drops off, so. Big JH, how are you, buddy? No, I don't see me doing Chuck Hawkins. I actually had another idea in mind. We'll be messing with that in just a minute. Yeah, man, I tell you what, this looks awesome. Really, really looking forward to downloading that one. And, oh yeah, I knew who I was trying to find. 2 more. And then we go. Take a look over here at Anna J, if anyone's made one. That's not bad. Yeah, both of these are pretty solid. Let's take a look at them. Oh, where she had the mask on for the Dark Order. That didn't last long, thank God. Daddy's Girl. Female creator. Good for you, girl. Let's see how this one's looking. I like the 2 styles of hair, and this might be one of those deals where I download both of them and we do a little call wars. Let them battle it out and see which one really looks the best in action. But they're both unique. From a thumbnail perspective, I think that's got the face down much better. That's a thumbnail, though. Thumbnails aren't all that accurate in this thing. You get all those little facial differentials, and you pick the wrong one, and all of a sudden it distorts their face, and they don't look right. Miley Cyrus, oh my goodness. I thought that was supposed to be, oh, hell, what's her name? Brad Pitt's ex. All right, we did Anna J. We did the, oh yes, Thunder Rosa. So far, gotta say, I haven't seen a good Thunder Rosa. I've seen a couple that aren't terrible, but I haven't seen a good one. Last year, there was the one that I was using with 2K19. Whoever did that thing, if it was in the game, it wouldn't have been that good. And I know there'll be another one out there just like that this year. I'm just kind of waiting it out. That fact that thing has made it to the top is scaring me. I'm sorry, it's just not trying to be mean, but that is not a good Thunder Rosa in any way, shape, or form. And again, some of this could be thumbnails. Like this one, looking at it this way is better than I thought looking at it from the thumbnail. This is as close to the one I have from 2K19, and I can't remember the creator's name of that. I guess I should look it up. But it wouldn't be, well, it could be this one because he's a PS user, so maybe it is the same guy. He had 2 costumes on last year's, but one of them was this costume. And otherwise, it looks pretty spot on. Even the face paint's the same. So maybe it is him. In which case, this is the one to go with. And then I'll just create a second costume or something like that. Well, that's about it on that. All right, well, like I said, I have a good time just bouncing around and seeing other people's creations. You can go down a very long rabbit hole doing that. Okay, we're going to talk about championship belts real quick. As of tomorrow, maybe it'll no longer be an issue or a need, but here's what works right now. So as everybody knows, you take your... Oop, wrong. Sorry. You take your rendered images in, download them, you put them on the belt, you hide the plates, and that's how we've always done it. However, this year, when you do all that and you hide the plates, there was actually something I had to do here anyway. Weird, it's not showing up on the picture, though. When you hide the plates here, and then you put the image on the belt, and you size it all out. Yeah, that's weird. So you'll notice the nameplate has been hidden, which I did do that. I hid the nameplate, but then when I put it in the game, the nameplate is back out there. So, another one. So the way I made this work is I basically used a plate that was as close to the AEW's main plate size. Then I put the AEW plate image on top of an actual plate. Same thing with the sides. I didn't bother using the AEW one because I knew I'd never get them all to line up on that. But it's got at least the style, sort of. And then I just put a bunch of different plate images and bent them around a little bit just to give it some texture and chromed them out to give it the look. And for right now, that's the AEW Championship I've got, and it will actually show up in game because those plates are the thing missing. Again, I expect that they will have that fixed by tomorrow, hopefully. And then this was just a test for fun. And I can get rid of it and get stuff in that looks much better. Although it is interesting that the nameplate shows up. Let's take a quick look. There's actually something else I want to see real quick. Somebody pointed out something that I had missed, and nobody else had mentioned it, so I don't know if anybody caught it. Take Adam Page so we can see the belt. And add a manager. Eric Bischoff will be our manager. Bobby Heenan's another one. I don't know if he was still there, but he's playable because what's the status? Managed to upload him, but I think that might have been one of the ones they took away as well. I know they took the Godfather away, which is a big kick in the dick. We'll put him with Jericho, why not? Adam Cole, baby! I like this Adam Cole a lot. That face is really well done. M Hawk, what's up, buddy? I've got... Well, I can go back. It's not too late. Ricky Steamboat. And again, look how good that came out. I mean, that's friggin' amazing. not my creation, but it's the only one that I've downloaded so far. I've uploaded a King Kong Bundy that I did like on day one, so that's still up there. I'm not sure if I did anything else. I feel like that was the only one I'd done. Look at the face of Steamboat, man. That thing came out so freaking good. Can't remember who the creator is right now, but trust me, if you do a search for Steamboat, you can't miss him. I know, doesn't it? It's like I wasn't planning on downloading any old school roster guys for this game. I was just going to play them off of 2K19 or 2K20. And then I just got to the point where it's like they have enough on the actual roster of Legends plus the ones coming in on the DLC that I'm just going to make a league out of that. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I've actually had a lot of fun with that. Plus, it takes a lot less time for the games to load in because you're not drawing in renders and stuff like that. So, all in all, just been having fun with that. The League of Legends. We'll be getting into some more of that this week, too. But, man, that Steamboat looks like it was made for the game. Out of all these right now, the only one that looks a little facially, and this is a top creator, so it's, you know, sometimes you can only do so much. Adam Cole. And I'll say the one thing about this. The game... I don't know what they did with the hair, but the hair doesn't look like hair. It looks like melted wax or something. It's extra shiny and just doesn't have a texture to it at all. But then if you look at the hair for the models, that all looks, whether it's short or long, doesn't make a difference. This is my arena. I did create this. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I will. Really, really like the way this came out. Like I said, this Adam Cole is just so spot on.
Is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200.
The one thing that Britt Baker did not have is Britt's Pittsburgh jacket, and I will make that. If I download her for the alternate attire, I have got to have that jacket in my life. And there's two different Adam Cole entrances in this game. I've got to switch this one out.
And his partner from Honolulu,
Man, oh man, how good does that look?
230 pounds, Ricky the Dragon C.
Kind of surprised they didn't put him in again. Got to make room for those 25 Rey Mysterios and 17 Undertakers, though. Overall thoughts about the game, ask me tomorrow after the patch. Again, the look of the game, the way the characters look, the moves, visually, it's just stunning, okay? They knocked it out of the park on the visuals. And as you can see there, you can actually see the belt. And the plates. And Eric, I thought, would be out here with his leather jacket, but he's not. Doesn't even have a belt on. Looks like a little undone.
Accompanied by Eric Bischoff from Arlington, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds. The Extreme Champion, Adam Page.
Yeah, the word elite is not in the list. I wonder why. All right, so what I was told and how I missed it, I don't know, is that a manager will accompany his team or individual down to ringside and then kind of disappears once the match starts. Now, I don't know if that was only in tag team, but tag team was the thing that was mentioned. And I was like, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. So we're going to try a tag team match with the manager and see if Eric Bischoff sticks around. But as you can see, even before the patch, you can have the plate showing up, but you have to have one of the blank plates underneath it to use as a base. Better than nothing. That's how we had to do it years ago. That was like 2K17 or 18, I think, was the last year we had to deal with that. And it's Chris Jericho. My God.
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 229 pounds, Chris.
This should be DLC. It's so good. All right, let's see what happens with Bischoff here. See if he sticks around or he's down there. He's down there. Now I gotta remember what buttons are what. Different game. I've been playing 2K19 all afternoon. Hangman, hanging him out. Hey, living up to his name. Up in the air for the suplex. Sucker. Turns it into a German. For me personally, the gameplay itself is a little too fast. It's too arcadey. I'd like to see it slow down a little bit more like 19. But I also know that that was by design. That's what they were shooting for. While a lot of fans, myself included, will tell you, oh, snap. Pele kick to the head. I don't like the little splash of sweat that comes off because it really looks like an arcade game. It's not realistic. Get my ass kicked so far. Yeah, VJ, I'll tell you what. The dude that made this thing, I still haven't figured out how he did it. Steamboat going to work. Sucked him in. I mean, I did some real close-up looks at that face and everything on Jericho, and it just looks like it's a actual render. But, okay, you won't go into the turnbuckle pads? Is that anything to do with Bischoff being there? No. Well, finally. Tag is made. Double team coming up. WrestleMania rematch right here. That was the match that put Steamboat back in the ring for a little while. Fans are chanting, "You still got it," and after a little while, I think he started saying, "Yeah, you know what? I still do got it." And he did still got it. Yeah, well, nobody can blame anyone for waiting to get anything that 2K puts out after last year. If it weren't for the fact that I have this channel and that I wanted to get the early release and all that stuff, then I would have probably done the same thing. But at the end of the day, I know I'm going to get it. I mean, pretty much any wrestling game that comes out that doesn't look like complete garbage, I'm going to get. Love the camera cuts. Huge improvement when it comes to that. It really does make it feel more like a television presentation. Missed my time. Adam Cole, baby. Double team and not going well for Jericho right now. When it comes to the created wrestlers, though, you do not have the ability to really be as specific as you were in the past. Code breaker. Will that be enough? Ooh. Adam Cole, baby, had to make the save. Walls of Jericho is on. Ah, I had you. I had you. Jericho goes for the cover. Oh, he's using the ropes. Referee doesn't see it. Ooh, Steamboat comes up with a Hurricane Runner. Oh, steals a move. Going after Bischoff. Look at this. Went for the unprettier. Didn't happen. From the top. Oh. Comes up empty. I love the way my skirt came out here on the side. It's the same one I used last year, but this time I just changed it to the cloth effect, and man, I just love the way that thing looks. Ultra realistic. Steamboat with the educated feet. Ooh, bounced off the apron. Nice. Oh, bro kick to the face. Goes for the cover. Save was made just in time, too, because he was in trouble. The Hangman now going around outside, dancing with Adam Cole. Slide out, drop kick, stuns him. Oh, I missed it. Oh, all three go down. Let the bodies hit the floor. I was going to say, buddy, you want to help me out there, or are you going to sit there and watch? You look at Adam Page's hair, though, and it looks like it's copper. Adam Cole's is not as bad. Man, Adam Cole taking on the world outside the ring. Has him up in the air. Goes for the cover. He's too close to the ropes. But Steamboat seemed to think there was an issue. There's some timing issues when it comes to the off-the-rope grapple. Let's see what happens when I try it. Yeah, there you go. A lot of people have been talking about it, too. It's not a just me thing. Going for the pump handle. Couldn't hold the weight. Code breaker. Too close to the corner. Oh, Steamboat blocks the shot. And Adam Cole takes advantage of the situation. Knee trigger, that's it. The save was made. Referee got in the way. Adam Cole not happy at all about that one. Jericho's going to go for it. Lion Tamer. And that's it. M-Hawk, I have no set nights, man. It's just how I'm feeling, how much time I got to spare. I've been streaming a lot, as you can just take a look at the video list. When the new games drop, I usually go heavy for a while. The only reason I've tapered off of this one is it's so broken that I can't do the stuff I normally do. Either way, I was planning on sticking with 19 for a while because it's got a really good roster right now where I'm happy with it. And it's all fleshed out, so I don't have the general issues that I would have otherwise with a new game. Pretty solid match. I like the way this thing went. Man, that Chris Jericho. Ay. So I was mentioning the create a wrestler mode. You don't have the freedom to be as specific as used to be. So, example, if you were doing Chris Jericho, you do a general body type, and then you would go in and you would change the shoulders, and then you would change the abdomen and the chest and the legs, and you could really tweak each one individually to be accurate. So, giving him the dad bod that you would have gave him in 2K19 and even 2K20 if you wanted to, you can't do that in this one. You just basically pick a body style. And that's it. You're not going to change the abs by themselves or the ass by itself or anything else. It's simply going to be the body style that you choose, and that's it. So that's a big step down. Thanks, Big JH. I actually like that one. All right, well, the thumbnail says we were going to do My Rise, so I think we ought to at least get into it. So that's everything I've been doing here with this up till now. And this is my very first look at My Rise, so join me, won't you? And this has got really good reviews. I mean, I haven't heard anyone say a bad thing about it. Oh, you can do multiple. Okay. Well, how many multiples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do a whole roster. But we're not. We're just going to do one. Choose your division. We're going with the men's division.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest
Uh-oh.
recruit to the start of his WWE journey.
You come in our sport think it's going to be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here.
Look out. Superman punch! That shovels an
Oh,
equalizer.
snap.
Spear!
This is going to be one for the ages.
We are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
So the older Shawn Michaels that we just saw there, they were not able to put that into the DLC.
So this is it. Day 1 of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that...
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just... checking out the facility?
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when
That
I
bacon
become
bits.
a WWE superstar?
Yeah, Sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please.
The F word. Oh, look at you go, girl. All right, so Todd's unemployed. Choose your background. MMA. Pro athlete. Indie. Doing it. All right, Hawk, thanks for stopping by, buddy. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great night at work. Be safe. I'm just going to say it's going to drop down another line. Thunder Johnson. How's that for a wrestling name? Wonder if I can get both names in. Hey, there we go. Boom. Thunder Johnson, where's he gonna be from? Let's see. Where's old Thunder coming at her? We'll say the Sunshine State. We got plenty of thunder around here. Sarasota, how's that? Thanks, Big JH. Appreciate having you there. I don't know. I guess so. Looks that way. I was kind of wondering myself. Let's jump to the body first. And this is what I was talking about. You basically pick out whichever one best fits, but that's it. You're not going to, like, that's probably more Jericho-ish. And that's probably the one the guy chose. But I'd want to still go to the abs and tweak them out a little bit more. And that's not an option. All you can do is go larger, and then it's probably going to be too large. Oh, that could be a Jericho-ish. But again, if I'm making Jericho, I want to tweak that out some. See what this looks like. Well, there's your dad bod. That's kind of a Vader-esque. All right, we're going to go with Big Boy. Big Thunder. Yeah, VJ, a lot of people, like I said, just keep on talking well about it, so I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm normally not into this kind of stuff. Let's jump into the face real quick here. Face template, facial parts, face photo capture. Let's see what happens with this. Nah. And by the way, when you do a photo, a face photo like that, always remove the eye pupil. Just go all white, because that was what was creating that problem I had on a stream a few back. Let me see if there's somebody in here I can borrow from. No. Alright, we're just gonna go without it then. Face definitely. Tell you what, we'll just go with that. Yeah, VJ, they got to fix some problems tomorrow. Biggest one, obviously, is Universe Mode. The second one is the championship titles. Turning them all to black when you put custom logos on the belt. Oh, he's got some hair now, does he? Well, we'll get into that in a second. Let's go to our attire. As intriguing as that is, we're not going to stick with that. Start with the hair first. I should have gone the other way, but that's okay. Little Vader-esque right there, isn't it? Yeah, we'll give him the Mr. T look. Mr. T after he's had a few too many pizzas. Yeah, David, they've got a ton of things they can be working on. Let's just see, A, what they fix, and B, what the fix fucks up. For everything they fix, I guarantee you they're going to end up messing something else up that was working perfectly fine. I'm not sure if I want to make this a wild child or what. Let's see, though. Nah, we'll say no. Might do some face paint, though. Tatanka. Interesting. It's one of the other things that they took out from 2K19 and 2K20 both, I believe, is that the face paint does not wear off during the match like it did in the past. But what they changed in a positive way is when you use the green mist, it doesn't disappear from your face for a while. You spray somebody with the green stuff, it stays on for a bit. Mess around with this for a little bit and see what else. Yeah, we'll go with that for now without. All right, clothing. I'm actually going to leave that. It's a unique look. All right. Thought I might find something I was looking for there. Let's go take a look at... I don't think it's going to be in here, but... The Thunderclap. I haven't figured out the finisher yet, to be honest with you, but that wouldn't be a bad name. Either that or the Big Boom. Start with that. Takes longer for the designs to pop in as well. Changing this to cloth should make the color match exactly, hopefully. Yeah, that works for now anyway. One of the things I do like is then you move to the other hand. If you want the same exact thing, just hit copy, boom, color, style, everything, automatic. And that saves time. When thunder roars, go indoors. You got him, buddy. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do with this? Definitely get rid of those. Might just stick with that. Or not, if it's going to have... It's coming along. Definitely not going to go with those boots, though. Big T, Thunder Johnson. I'm digging it. Doesn't seem like it's giving you any ring attire so far as... Oh, there it is. Never mind. I take that all back. Copy that. Put it in there. Then we'll pop back over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The hell? Oh. The long lost road warrior. There we have it. Now with the pre-order, I should be getting some sort of extra power-up points or some crap like that. We got the face, the body, the attire, personal information, performance. Aha. Dookie, what's up, buddy? Going well. How you doing, buddy? All right, for now we'll use that. Oh, hold on, what was that? Oh yeah, that is a perfect finisher for him. And I love that finisher. Couldn't have picked a better one. Statistics. Resiliency. Do we want to go power of the punch? Doing it. It was a toss-up between that or power of the punch. Here we go. That's our boy right there. Get a look at that. That's going to headline WrestleMania. Let that one sink in for just a minute. We can change that in the menu afterwards. Okay. Holy shit, is it really 10:45? Wow, time flies. All right, let's at least try and get into a match or something here. I had no idea it was going to take that long to set up my character. So much for a 1 hour stream, huh? Look at him.
You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk. What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it.
Nice.
Thanks.
You done messed up, you big goof. The Performance Center. And we're waiting. This is the hub. You discover new storyline opportunities from here by talking to people with the hub or replying to posts, directed messages in your social media feed. Top left corner. These storylines and winning matches. The more fans you have, the more storylines you'll be able to access. Speaking of storylines that you can access, they had one in here for The Fiend, which was taken out. But the computer guys broke into the files and found it. Hector Flores. Jay Pierce. Hector Flores. Now what? Do we move? Oh, there it goes.
Hey, who are you?
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Should have made him taller.
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon J. Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE's signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
I actually know who you are, but no, I don't watch your matches. I don't want your boring, crappy style rubbing off on me in any way. Look me up online. Just search for best indie wrestler in the world.
So you're an indie wrestler, huh? Man, you guys are all the same. You come into a major promotion thinking it's gonna be easy. But you're in for a real wake-up call. I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to send you running back to whatever backyard county fair parking lot indie league you came from.
You remind me of a lot of the guys I faced on the indie circuit. All talk. Luckily for them, they don't have to face me anymore. Unfortunately, you do.
Yeah, on a big stage, packed with pressure, like you've never experienced before. You're in my arena now, rookie.
He thinks these two
When I'm
boys are
done
going to
with
be
you,
button heads
you're
for a
gonna
while.
Wish you stayed in your lane.
We'll see.
All right, we're going to kick his ass. Yes. What's up, Hector?
Hey,
On a
right?
steak.
I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Hector Flores on a steak.
Thanks.
We shouldn't piss off
I'm well
everybody.
aware of who you are. I've watched a lot of your matches online. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
It started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Wait, you didn't have family in the business, did you?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I played soccer when I was a kid, but there weren't enough moonsaults or super kicks. So as soon as I was old enough, I started wrestling. I'm jealous you were able to get going so early.
It's a blessing and a curse. You trained at Booker T school? What was that like?
Booker's great. He gave me the foundation I needed to make it on the indies, but it was time to take the next step, and that meant coming here. He put in a word for me, and luckily WWE liked what they saw.
Must be nice to have that kind of support.
It is, but I don't want anyone to think I only got here because of him. I'm going to prove that I earned this.
All right, then. Good luck.
Luck? I don't need your luck. Let's see this square and arrow icon in the hub. Exit icon. When you see this icon, it means that interacting with it to ultimately makes you see exit to hub. Alright, so you see, make sure you've done all you want to do in hub before lifting it. I have 205 points. And what do I want to go with here? That's respectable. Why do I have to actually click on these?
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Are you a referee here, or...?
No, man. I'm training to be a wrestler. You and I have actually appeared on the same indie show in Memphis before.
Really? I'm pretty good with faces, and I don't remember yours.
Well, that's because you couldn't see my face. I was a mascot named Ribby.
Oh yeah, the Memphis minor league baseball shows. I think I saw you win a dance-off.
Oh, Ribby.
That was me. The best part of the job was getting to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler.
I am pretty
He
sure I
found out
never
was
used
training
Ribby
on the side as a
once.
wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Look, I had some help from Booker T getting my foot in the door. But just remember, neither one of us would be here if we weren't talented.
True. Oh, before I forget, can you sign something for me today before you leave?
Sure. Just as long as you don't sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
All right, it's getting a little bit long now, man. Let's get into a match.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Shut up, Chase.
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you. Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching. Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford. The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot. Okay, now that all that's out of the way, We're going to start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at. All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Oh, I think we know who that's going to be.
Okay, let's get started.
Fresh meat. I pity the fool. Fresh meat. Come on, fool. That all you got? I throw the poodle. I press him over here. I drop him like a bad habit. Oh no. He got my eyes. Lay down, bitch.
Oopsie. Shit. Yeah, like I said, that timing on the grapple just is impossible. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Kicked out on one, did he? Suck being you. Good night, sweet prince.
Before you say anything, do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here. So I'm not going to give 100% in a training match against a nobody.
The old I wasn't trying excuse. Classic. Haven't heard that one since 4th grade when I beat JB Fultz in a push-up contest. You know what? It's not a great look on a grown man.
Face me when it really counts, and we'll see what happens.
Funny. That's the same thing JB said back in the day, and guess what? I beat him again. So let me know when you're done with the excuses and you're ready to start trying, JB.
Alrighty then. Well, I am starving. I gotta get something to eat, and I got work in the morning, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Appreciate you guys being here. JH, always a pleasure. Everybody else, so also thank you so much for being around. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time. We'll pick up some more of this My Rise. Hopefully tomorrow the patch will be a success, and everything will be happy and working the way it's supposed to work, and I know I'm just saying that to make it sound good. I really am curious to know what's going to be broken after the patch that was working fine before the patch. Guarantee you that happens. Always does, but for the amount of stuff they got to fix with one patch, and I want to see the size of this patch too. It's going to be enormous. Probably be a half-hour download. All right. That's it for right now. I gots to go. Y'all take care, be safe, and I'll see you real soon.